What bugs me? Roaches. But not all roaches are created equally.
How dare you, insect? How dare you interrupt?
This is the Bad Roach.
When you think of roaches, most of you create a picture in your brain of a nasty rundown trailer with roaches crawling all in the cabinets. I assure you, I have treated roaches in everything from a shack to a mansion. Let's talk about other misconceptions about roaches. There are many different species of roaches, but for our purposes today, there are two types. The bad roach that everyone is familiar with and is actually called the German Roach Blatella Germanica. This is the evil little booger that gets in the kitchen cabinets in the bathroom and every little nook and cranny they can find. They can be difficult to get rid of, but not impossible. Sanitation is very important when you're dealing with German roaches because they not only eat each other, but eat each other's vomit and fecal matter. On top of that, 100 roaches can live off of one raisin for a year. So you can imagine you cannot be clean enough when you have German roaches. But the cleaner you are, the better, because the level of filth, or what they call food, is directly related to how much they multiply. Each egg sac, or ootheca, that's the bean-looking thing sticking out of the female's rear end, holds 30 to 50 babies, and she drops one of those every other month or so. So, assuming half of the babies are female, and you do the math, you could easily hit over a million in 6 months. Now, they live 3 to 6 months normally, but that's not factored into this because either way, holy moly, that's a lot of roaches. I'll link a video of German roaches right here or whatever for more information. So that is the bad roach. And to say that is the bad roach implies that there's a good roach, right? Well, to be fair, they're not really good roaches exactly. They're just more or less bad roaches. Anyway, the rest of the roach species, many classify as wood roaches, but there's no wood roach. It's just an informal classification. They may be roach in name, but they're very different and require different methods to deal with an infestation than a German roach. They usually live outside and only come inside to eat or because they got lost. One of the main ones around here in East Tennessee is the American cockroach. These usually are much bigger than the German cockroaches and colored a little bit differently. Oftentimes they're called water bugs or palmetto bugs. There is actually a water bug and it ain't a roach. Here's a link for more information on the true water bug. American roaches can be found inside homes, but usually don't set up shop as bad as the Germans do. American roaches are often found in commercial buildings, food storage, and sewers. They prefer fermented food, but will eat just about anything. Yuck. The next large outdoor roach in East Tennessee is the Oriental cockroach, but it is thought to come from North Africa. Don't ask me why. Entomologists are a strange breed. These guys are usually black to dark brown and live outside in leaf litter and yard trash, and they can survive 13 weeks below freezing. Smoky brown cockroaches also live outside and have a mahogany type color. The adults have black heads. The smoky brown roach has issues with holding on to moisture, so they prefer dark, damp areas with limited airflow, like under leaves or tree holes and wood piles in between your mulch and behind the gutters. They can fly, so sometimes they even get into attics. The important part here is that not all roaches are created equally. As for the wood roaches, like any other insect, pest, exclusion is important. Sealing around pipes, wires, and cracks, and replacing damaged screens, and a healthy set of weather stripping on your doors and your windows will prevent entry into your home. Using home defense on German roaches inside is flat ineffective. You could spread them. For the wood roaches on the exterior, it just doesn't have the punch needed for such a robust pest. Roaches survived a 10,000 rads exposure of radiation on the show Mythbusters and survived. That's 10 times what we can withstand. Walmart isn't going to help you with this one. So, you want to know what bugs me? Roaches. But I love to kill them.
Welcome back to the chamber.
You're killing me, Smalls.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Yes, for certain. There is no stopping them. The ants will soon be here. And I, for one, welcome our new insect overlords. I'd like to remind them that as a trusted TV personality, it can be helpful in rounding up others to toil in their underground sugar cave.
So, I stand upon my desk to remind myself that we must constantly look at things in a different way.